Good morning and happy Monday. It's time for another Mindful Play Monday Live. And today we are keeping with our theme of soccer or football and celebrating the World Cup as we're down to the final 4 teams of the 2026 World Cup. And we are going to be making our very own All About Me soccer jerseys. So a really quick and fun, simple craft to connect with the World Cup and also some symbolism and understanding what makes us unique, who we are, and special, as well as the importance of working together and working as a team, just like the players out on the soccer field. So the only things that you need for this are some paper. We're just using plain white, like typing paper, and then markers, crayons, colored pencils, however you want to decorate your jersey, because what we're going to do is a quick little origami fold to have a jersey like this, and then we're going to decorate them to customize an About Me jersey with some symbols, some drawings, some colors, and what things make us unique as we work together as a team. So this is a quick little example that I did. I put the number 5. You could have your children put their ages or their favorite numbers or the number of their birthday. 5 has always been a good number for me, like a lucky number, so I put 5 for my jersey. And then you can see I've got some little symbols that are important to me. I've got little paw prints because I love animals and my dog is important to me. Little hearts for my family members. Little waves because we love to go to the beach. We love to be at the ocean. And then on the back you can see I've put my names. You can have them write their name on the back of their jerseys as well. And then add some more decorations. So like I said, we love to go to the beach. So I've got my little palm tree, more ocean waves, and the sun there to help represent all about me and my little jersey. So we're going to be folding our paper like this, and I'm going to angle you down so you can kind of see better how to do the folds. I might scoot you back just a little bit so you can see. Good morning, thanks for joining us. We are doing some paper folding today, some origami, and we're going to be making our very own football or soccer jerseys and decorating them, customizing them for All About Me. So the first thing I'm going to do, again, start with that standard 8.5 by 11 typing paper or printer paper. We're just using like a thin white paper. You can use colored paper if you like, if you would like to save on having to color like the backgrounds, but totally up to you. We had this on hand, so easy breezy. The first thing you're going to do is take it long ways and make a fold right down the middle. So I'm lining up my corners here so you could be seeing that, so that I have a nice line right down the middle of the page. And I'm going to open that back up so you can see there. And then I'm going to take each half and fold that to that middle line. So I'm going to line it up and fold again, line it up towards the middle line there, and fold it again. So you've got kind of like a little brochure, fold down like that. And then the next step you're going to do is take the top half up here, try to hold it up so you can see what we're doing, and we're going to fold that down just about 3/4 of an inch or so. You can play with these, make them smaller if you like. So you can see this is going to end up being the collar of our jersey, and that's on the back of what I'm working with here. And then I'm going to go about 1/3 of the way up, and I'm going to put my finger right there and fold out those corners like so. Kind of fan them out. I'm going to line up my finger again so that both sides of my shirt are even, and this is going to make the sleeves of our jersey. So you can see kind of there, the sleeves of the jersey. I'm going to go back up to the top where we had folded over that top lip, and I'm going to put my finger in again, and this time I'm trying to make a little upside down triangle. So I'm going to take the points, sweep back so you can see, and fold it to the middle so that I have a nice little triangle, and you kind of have to work with the paper there to get it even and smooth it out. So you can see the little triangle like so, and that's going to make the collar of your jersey. And push those folds down nice and tight. And then the last step is you're going to take that bottom fold right there in the middle and bend it up, and then I'm going to tuck it right underneath the little collar that we just made, and then crease the bottom. So you can see there's the bottom of our jersey. And we just stuck that little piece right underneath the collar. So the collar is helping hold that piece down. And now you're ready to decorate. Pretty easy breezy. Quick folding origami this morning, and now we're going to decorate. So if you have been watching the World Cup, like a lot of us have, you have noticed all the different players and all the different teams, and a lot of the players, especially now with social media, have really developed their own unique personalities. So as we've been watching the different games, we've been talking about the different players, what they represent, what's important to them, how they react, how they display those big emotions and those big feelings, especially when there's dramatic plays on the field, and how we can express and understand our feelings. And if you want more on that, you can go back to our video from last week's Mindful Play Monday to help work on your breath work, where we worked and made some little soccer balls out of cotton balls to work on our breathing and score the goals. So for your About Me jersey, unlike working with like a specific country, these of course are going to be all about you. So each person is going to be making their own jersey that is unique to them. So you can use whatever colors that you like, whatever designs that you like. But before they start coloring and decorating, you're going to talk to them about what things do you notice on the jersey. Well, every jersey has a number. So they're going to start with putting their number on there. I just picked 5 because 5 is my lucky number. It's always been a good number for me. You could put their age, it could be the date of their birthday, whatever number they like, and then working around that. So if you just joined us, I was mentioning we love going to the beach as a family. I love the ocean, so I did some ocean waves as part of my design on my jersey, and then put a little palm tree on there because we do love to go to the beach. It's a special place for us. And then I've also got some little symbols or designs, the paw prints, because I love animals and my dog is important to me. And then I did a heart for each member of my family, so you can talk about what those symbols mean and help your little ones decide what symbols are important to them that they can use to decorate their jersey. And then we just used markers. Again, you can use color pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you have handy to decorate and really make that unique to them. So after you've decorated and customized your little jerseys, you can of course line them all up. You can have, if you're working in summer school or a summer camp, each kid line up their jerseys to make kind of like a little banner or a bunting. If you are just doing these as a family or as siblings at home, you could line them up and have all the cute little soccer jerseys lined up at home, and then talk about what those symbols mean to each person in your family or each person in your home. And then you can also look at what it's like to have all of them together, and then bring in that topic of teamwork, like I mentioned, all the players having to work together on their teams and use good teamwork and good communication skills to make those goals and score on the field with the World Cup. So quick and simple little origami paper folding craft design, and make your All About Me soccer jersey. Have those up as we wrap up the World Cup. Next Sunday, I believe, is the finals. There's 4 teams left, so you'll have to watch and see who wins. And then of course decorate and make your own little jerseys to enjoy the games and bring in those themes of friendship, themes of being unique and proud of who you are, just like some of those more unique players that stand out on the field, and then also working together as a team. So really good topics for discussion and fun as you are watching the big games. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time for another Mindful Play Monday Live. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.